Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, after a little long time, I've been waiting for the video podcasting feature on Buzzsprout for Apple Podcasts. And yes, there it is here. In our hands, I have the feature of video podcasting for Apple on my platform. And I'm so thankful to my platform podcast host for this wonderful feature for a little upgradation. And now, let's talk about today's topic. It's a very nice topic in the special series, and the question is why I love making pharmacology podcasts. Pharmacology is often seen one of the very difficult subjects in the medical sciences. There's a long list of drugs, there are complex mechanisms, there's a lot of memorization. Yes, understanding is little less, memorization is more. But interestingly, I want to tell you, I genuinely love making pharmacology podcasts. In this video, I want to talk about why I enjoy creating pharmacology podcasts so much, and why this format of teaching and talking about my subject pharmacology is the most dearest to me. Dearest, even better, I feel it more dearer to me than going for a classroom teaching of pharmacology. Let's talk about it. Now, one thing I basically realized when I was teaching pharmacology, and I've studied pharmacology for such a long time, actually pharmacology is a story. Every drug, it has a story. Why it was discovered, when it was discovered, how it works in the body, what is the mechanism of action, where does it reach, how does it reach, and what is the action, what problem does it solve inside the body. It's a well-organized story pattern that we want to convey to our listeners, to our students. In many of the books of pharmacology, these stories are given only as lists, tables, but with this podcast, I get to tell you the whole story. I get to narrate you every aspect of the story, every detailed concept of the story. I rebuild these stories. It is such a great opportunity of podcasting. I'm not telling you to simply memorize the drugs. You have to do it later or sooner. But we can talk about the logic behind all these sciences, the mechanism, how it connects to the clinical status in reality. So all the storytelling and rebuilding the stories makes the subjects learning so easy, so simplified, and very interesting. I hope you all agree with me. Next important advantage of making podcasts, it slows down your thinking. In very small episodes of shorts and reels, you have to summarize everything very quickly, hastily, in a few minutes, few seconds. But the opportunity granted by making podcasts is that we can slow down the thinking. We get time to explore a particular idea, a drug, its mechanism. We can explain everything step by step in detailed concept matter. We can pause, we can reflect upon it, we can learn from the history, and we can all connect and gather the concepts together and make sense out of it. So the slower pace and slowing down of the thinking, it helps to understand the subject in a detailed and deep manner. And then it's not only memorizing, it's actually comprehending and memorizing. Another very important part of podcasting is it helps make me a better learner, a better teacher. Now, when I have to prepare a podcast, I revisit the topic, I understand its complex mechanisms, I simplify them, break down into simpler concepts and connect them so that I can explain you everything step by step in a detailed manner to you. And that helps to improve my own learning. And as when I'm preparing and making the podcast, I realize the gaps in my performance, in my teaching, and then next time I try to improvise upon them. There's a room for improvement. I learn, I improve every time I make a new podcast. And that's the biggest advantage for me of creating podcasts. So it doesn't make me a better teacher, it is make me a big learner, improver, and actually I can reach, I don't say I can touch the perfection, but I constantly improve and learn upon myself. It is such a big advantage and such a big thing and such a nice thing. Now, next important advantage of podcasting is audio learning. Audio learning, well, nowadays there's a concept of video podcasting, but traditionally the podcasting concept has always been an audio. So if you're walking, you are lying down, you are exercising, you are cooking in the room, in the kitchen, and you are doing some other stuff, or daily home chores, what you can do is simply put on the audio, listen to it, grasp it, comprehend it, and learn it. You don't need to go through the notes, pick up any book, or go through the videos, sit down and watch the TV or the YouTube, and there's no compulsion. You can carry on with your work and secondarily listen to the audio and learn many concepts and things. So those who prefer audio learning, for them this is a boon, it's a blessing, I guess so. Sometimes people find audio learning very less stressful because staring at a particular device, YouTube, TV, mobile, is very impairing to the eyes, to the brain, and it creates a fatigue. Even learning and gazing at a textbook for hours creates fatigue, but audio doesn't create fatigue, that is for sure. So learning pharmacology is a very nice complementary method is audio podcasting. Though I have the opportunity of video podcasting, but still I have a yes for audio podcasting. Now, another very important aspect of creating podcasts is over a long period of time, say 5 years, 10 years, you create a wonderful, valuable, educational resource. And how does it help? Every episode becomes a part of a library. It teaches you something. Every time the old students, they can turn back to the old episodes, revise them, and the new students can discover them later on. Everything stays there. So as per your convenience, as per your pace, as per your interest, you can discover and visit the episode, listen to them, or even watch them. Video podcasting, you can watch them. So everything is so easy now. Podcasting builds a collection of explanations, and that covers different topics in the subject pharmacology, and that is creating something valuable, something useful over time. And that is the reason I enjoy this process and format of podcasting so much. Isn't it wonderful? And we are at the end of the episode. I have talked and discussed a lot about my interests, my joy of podcasting. So over the time, I just summarize, I love podcasting, pharmacology podcasting, because they are all about exploring ideas, explaining the mechanisms in details, and it helps me create a learning resource, useful, valuable library of pharmacology chapters, topics, and different drugs, mechanisms, everything that people can access anytime, any interested person, whether a new learner, old learner, student of any of the related branches of pharmacology, teacher of any of the related branches of pharmacology, anybody can access this library, audio library, even nowadays video library of podcasting. So if you listen to Pharmacology Podcast, comment and let me know which podcast are you listening and you maximum listen to. Do you listen to my podcast? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. And what type of learning do you prefer? Audio, textbooks, video, watching videos, or through audios, or through reading and through writing, making your own notes? Please let me know everything in the comments. I'll be waiting for your answers. Till the next time, I'll be back with an interesting episode. Till the next time, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.